boy, howdy. Back out to sea. I just happened upon this continent here. You can kind of sort of see it. Small little island there. A couple new enemies there. I think I'm trying to get to... I'll map more of this out. Use the light. Use the light. Something on the end. I can't disembark there. I'll have to stop moving. That's where I'm supposed to be, though. Check the world map one more time. Jurgen's here. Huh? Looks like I'm there. Oh no, those are new. Maybe not. Let's cross over another side. Oh, that says enter, so maybe.
Oh, there's no challenge at all.
They don't let me in or out of whatchamacallit, so. Level 35, Axigal.
We must go on.
Easy so far. There was other enemies out here. Sure, now you give me a zooz. Despawn. Look at the dudes. There's you. There was a humanoid enemy too. Look at the looks of it.
Oh, there's no challenge at all.
Swordbeak.
Bit cocky.
Swordbeak. Down evil.
Done.
Silver. Okay, I need more of those. Gonna synthesize some things. That's what I was trying to do before.
Oh man. All right, let's
Sand thief.
go.
600. They're less scary than the other last place that had humanoid enemies.
I suppose victory is a whirling tide.
Hee. Desert gold dust. I think that's what I'm looking for. Ooh, more life bottles off them. And that was everybody, right? There's blue over here. Heartland Town, Jormungand. I left before and then didn't get a chance to do anything about that. Okay. Back to shopping and back to lodging. Oh, there's another new enemy out here in the desert. I got back attacked by the human. She's like, oh, okay.
This?
Trying to get back.
Your legs are shaking.
You're kidding.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, that lady with the, whatchamacallits. Okay, she combines, accessories. Sounds like I'm wearing sunglasses and the hat on one character. So I had to change around a little bit of the accessories there.
And here we are. Welcome to Mount Temza.
These are human footprints, right? There sure are a lot of them.
Could it be the hunting blades?
That, or it might be the Knights.
But why would the knights be here?
Well, Flynn was looking for Apatheia too. If that's what the hunting blades are doing here, then the Knights could be here for the same reason.
Why is everyone scrambling to get their hands on Apatheia all of a sudden?
It was so pretty, all sparkly and glittery. I'm sure it's incredibly valuable.
We never had the chance to get an explanation from the Dawn.
If Judy will clue us in on what she knows, things might clear up.
Judy, I wonder if she'll tell us.
I don't know. It's up to her whether she'll talk or not. Of course, if she decides not to.
Yuri?
Hey! You guys, come look at this! This is crazy!
You're prepared to ask her? Just gonna talk to her? Mount Temza! At least the game knows that's like, okay, go here, not here.
What the heck is this? The mountain's been flattened.
I mean, I'm not going to any place actually, like, super strong yet, but they're kind of keeping me the, sort of linear way. I mean, good with the bad, I get with that, I guess.
What could have happened? Is there really supposed to be a town here?
Well, it was here 10 years ago. That I'm sure of, but I can't vouch for what's happened since then.
10 years? That's quite a ways back. What were you doing way out here?
Well...
That voice. Is that you, freak?
Here's hoping everything's all right.
Let's hurry.
He's definitely here then. That's back the way we came, that way? Okay. Here is tent. 75%. Wonder if there's a skit for like you use on a bunch of those sleeping places. Ooh. Oh, thought I was gonna get a scene, not a screen change. Oh, now I'm getting a scene. Make up your mind.
It's even worse from up close.
I've never seen a hole this big before.
There's no way this could have happened naturally.
It looks like something exploded here.
An explosion! Are there monsters that can do something like this?
They were, but those monsters were all wiped out.
What do you mean, wiped out?
What you see here, this was a battleground in the Great War.
What? Really?
So that means humans and Entelekea fought here. The humans were victorious, but there were scarcely any survivors. The facts behind the war are shrouded in darkness. Not even the official government histories give many details about what happened.
So the Entelekea did this to the mountains. Terrible power.
The Great War. 10 years ago. That must have been when you were a baby, Patty.
But this is the first time I've heard that a battle took place here.
The Empire's kept a pretty tight hold on information about it. They've got a lot of secrets. You should know that by now.
Thought it was strange that monsters would wage war against humans, but
what they didn't want us to know was that those monsters were actually Entelekea.
you sure know a lot about this stuff, Raven.
You come across a lot if you live long enough, kiddies.
Okay, enough history lessons. We came here so we could look for Judy.
The monster's voice we heard just now. What if they've already got Judith cornered? Judy's really strong. There's no way she'll go down easily.
Of course not. Besides, I've got to give that dragon freak a beat down. I can't let a monster beat me to the punch.
Yeah.
Let's hurry.
The Great War.
Man, the Great War. I mean, leaving a gaping hole where a mountain used to be.
I still can't believe how much power the Entelekea must have had.
How could the humans fight beings that powerful and not get demolished? I just don't get it.
Indeed. The Great War may still hold secrets we haven't uncovered yet. And I'll bet those secrets are hidden somewhere in this mountain.
Yeah, but the war's over now. It can't have anything to do with us, right?
I hope so, but
Another new beastie?
We do battle with all our might.
Here's same old. That's a good place to stock up and everything. Plus the inn costs only 50 gold. I can get that money back to pay for that easy. Hey Dave! Patty sometimes gets a little fanfare with her attacks. I learned a thing that makes it so she can like adapt to what form she can use if you're controlling her. I'm seeing slowly but surely maybe you just become like a huge threat. And sometimes she'll I see her like by herself picking up like random things like little gag flat pans or whatever, the metal. Desert Iron Sand, ooh, get more of those. Scaly Dragon Skin, that's a new thing. Patty's got a side thing, a gun for her, whatchamacallit, her secondary equip. So she can learn stuff off of that. Ooh, this gonna put me back over? Not gonna change that quickly, are you? No button to actually do it. I don't like to not respond for me doing that. Damn. That's gonna be confusing. Because there's like forks in the road I gotta take to find shit. Okay. Oh, you're new. Is that the fork, or is it going to be a more obvious fork? Let's take the left path, so I'm assuming I'm either about to find it, or I'm on it now. Get up and use the thingy. Not that enemy, but now it's a... Now the tree spent. The recolors. Well, we've been seeing that a bunch. These lizards no different. Get them little axe tail things. Sweet golden axe.
Shouldn't you be using this a little more?
Pineapple gels. Ooh. Get them again. That's gonna be the TP60. Whoop, you're also new. Or not, or gay. Whoop. What am I new? Let's fight you somewhere. Normal ass item was there? Ow. Still up there for you doing triple digit damage. There's my pan. Ta-da. You go. What's that? The bomb, apparently.
Are there any more foes about?
That looks too high. They said the left path down. What if I was to take the whatchamacallit and then go that way? If I could. That still doesn't count. Whoop, there is something there though. I turned around just in time before they got me from behind. What's in here? Deadly horn for Carol. Put that on real quick. Oh, down here? That's the left path they mentioned. Growing earth, that's what I was looking for. See, I would have missed this completely. I would have thought this was just a hole. Hang on, let me put that on you right quick. Oh, crucible. It's one of those things where you can, like, learn shit. For now, we'll press on. Like, put that on, do an art a bunch, it, like, changes what the art is, and you do it over and over again until you, like, learn it till it's innate. There's gonna be stuff later where I need, like, multiples of those. I might be after I get a bunch of skill points together. It's like, oh, I can equip all of these things together and then use this, like, 50 or 100 times. There's another one I'm trying to remember. I think it's, All's fair in love and corgi. Oh no, all's well that ends Welsh corgi, or something like along those lines. But yeah, Welsh corgi is like the end, just like, and Carol's like, the dog with the short legs? And I'm like, Estelize is like, oh, that freaked you out too, did it? Like, that didn't make sense to you either. Something along those lines. This kid's probably all over the place. I'm just trying to remember. I haven't been able to pop it up since. It's this party. I'll bring Carol in, because again, you two are going to be doing the whatchamacallit. I don't know if battle makes you learn the shit off weapons faster or not, but... And if I need to learn stuff, I put also on everybody, since it only costs 1, I put the minimum damage, so they all do 1 HP of damage, and I just get on weaker enemies and just spam the whatchamacallit. Okay, well I got the whatchamacallit, I got that over there. They mentioned to go back and go get. So I just keep going this way now. Just keep going, just keep going. Whoop! Yeah, 500 here, 400 there. This looks like a spot worthy of grindage. You're guarding something.
All's well that ends Welsh corgi. With shorter legs? That bothered you too?
There we go. That's the one I was looking for. Anyway, you were guarding a lemon gel. It's pretty nice.
Anyone with the spine to face us?
Ow. Oh, yeah. Why must you be adorably powerful? Hold back down, because sounds like I missed the treasure. Huh? Huh? That looks like it there. How do I get to it? Oh, looks like a treasure there. I skipped you. That this way? Do I drop down? Whoa!
Yuri, what's the matter?
I was just thinking about what Judy said. Bowel saved me during the war. I just realized that maybe she was talking about the Great War when she said that.
So maybe she fought against the Empire with that dragon freak during the Great War?
It'd be kind of sad if Judy was an enemy of mankind.
Maybe Raven can tell us. You fought in the Great War, didn't you, old man?
Huh? Why?
I think only someone who was on the scene would know so much about the war.
Really? But there weren't supposed to be very many survivors, right?
Very true. I thought I was gonna die back then, too. If only I died then. Things would have been so much easier, too.
If only you died. What a weird thing to say.
So, did you ever see Judith during the war?
No, not a chance. I may be a player, but 10-year-old girls are definitely off limits for me.
Oh, jeez.
Then it sounds like Judy didn't participate in the war.
Right. I mean, if it was 10 years ago, she'd be 9. That's even younger than me.
I feel like I never saw Baul either. Maybe they ran away from the battle?
So it was really the Antilochea who fought in the battle?
Yes, I guess so. Though at the time, we thought they were only a really terrible breed of monsters.
But wow! You were really in the war, huh, Raven? That's so cool! I thought only Imperial Knights fought in the war.
Maybe I'll tell you more about it when you're older.
Unless you were in the Knights. I gotta go back down because it looks like I'm missing a couple treasures still. Oh, I'm all high up now. Okay. Trying to get back to where I was. Oh, it's just the... Okay. Actually, transition. I'm not that far off trying to find something. Alright, I'm back now. Sentimental landscape.
The hole in this mountain is like the hole in my heart. How my chest aches.
Getting all sentimental on us, old man?
Nah, it's just memories of the war. I'd appreciate it if we didn't spend too much time here.
Stop being such a coward.
Oh, that hurts, Rita.
The only way to get past a bad memory is to embrace it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Not really. I was just generalizing. Anyway, you want to hurry, right? Then let's go.
Our little genius mage is more mature than she looks.
I'm pouting. That does look like a chest over there. Oh, right, I skipped you before. Trying to get back to the hole. North of that, I think, is where the more treasures I'm missing. So back to the hole. Here we go. Yeah, there was more here. I like little baby dragons. Yeah, red version of a stat up item. And a normal version. Alright, back to where I was, climbing up this thing. That's the what I was missing. Okay. Even the guide mentions their chest I can't get to yet. This guy down there I'll probably get you to either. Oh, alright. I can go forward. I guess I was behind something I couldn't get through.
Someone protect me while I'm casting.
Oh shit, who busted out Tidal Wave? Yo! That's this spell.
That's what happens when I get serious.
Is that you, Patty? Or is that Estelle? Okay, apparently it was Patty, because you can just fucking metronome that shit, I guess. Literally, one of our arts is just cast a random spell. Or art. Can be anything. Whoop! Crimson Phoenix +1, okay. That's actually next on the list. Okay, I'm not missing anything so far now. Bork. Oh, you're here. No! Leave me be. Oh, save point, which I'm coming up on something. You're not gonna attack me before it, are you?
This is a Critian city? More like the remains of one.
There might be some treasure around here.
What do you think Judith would come here for?
Suppose it wouldn't make much sense to say she was feeling homesick.
The hunting blades!
Ow.
Judith!
Come back to us.
You?
Damn you! Go inform Tyson and Nan! Hey, nobody lays a hand on one of our own. If she's broken our laws, we'll settle this amongst ourselves. Now get out of here. We're only trying to follow a monster we're hunting. This doesn't involve you.
Okay, this is getting us nowhere. Let me at him!
You're right. It's just a waste of time trying to talk sense to people like this.
Anyone who interrupts our conversation is gonna be taking a long nap.
Patty gonna bust a cap in your ass.
Leave. Now. Or do you really want to do this?
He's developed a taste for blood. Intimidation check successful.
You followed me here.
Yeah, we're here to settle things for the sake of the guild.
Judith, tell us everything you know.
Why you destroyed the Blastia. About the Apatheia and the Entelikeia. Their relationship to Pharaoh. All of it.
And even though you're one of us, your answers will decide your fate.
Punish the unjust, was it? Honestly, I don't know if that's really a good thing or not. You've already come this far. I suppose there's no going back now. Come.
Yuri, what did you mean about Judy's fate?
If there's one thing the Dawn's last moments taught me, it's that I've been too soft. If a part is infected, you cut it off before it infects the whole. Even if it's a comrade, an Entelikeia, or a friend.
You mean even if it's Flynn or Pharaoh?
Yeah. It's the path I've chosen for myself.
The hunting blades again?
The hunting blades again?
We didn't just cross paths
I
this
just said
time.
that.
We're after the same thing. We just might have to fight.
If it does come to that, you guys don't have to worry about me. But we can't keep Judith waiting. Let's go!
Carol,
Our boy's growing up.
Yeah,
isn't there some way we can avoid fighting the hunting blades?
I hope so. But it's pretty much up to them.
Yup.
Oop. Almost missed another one. Oh, is it here? Melange gel. They said by the bridge there are... Where's it? By the bridge. Over here. That's what probably you were guarding. The Critian town.
I heard stories of a Critian town, but I never knew where it was.
Me too. Didn't expect it to be on Mount Temsa.
They must really value their privacy to build a whole town on a mountain.
Is there something they don't like doing in front of other folk?
Critians are a secretive lot, to be sure.
Here we are. One truth, one specific. That's what I was looking for. Alright. To the save point. Let me hit that real quick. Next to the bridge I crossed is another one? Got the melange gel. How about over here? Grand Scepter. That's the right one. Yes. New thing for Esteliz in this next screen. Oh, you're guarding something. Transform bow for Raven. Another fight along the way. Ugh, problem with this is like they spend too much of the TP. Oh, the whatchalls, they get it back there. I think the enemy's outside, not here. We're dropping the gels. I could restore it. Oh, missing a treasure again? Because they mentioned it before the transition. Maybe it's over there, that left thing. Maybe it says go back and follow the main path. Maybe I misread. Just says there's going to be a chest. Doesn't say where. I'm already on a transition, so I don't know. Open? There's the tribal guard. the Ares this way? Because that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, you're guarding it. Maybe.
Man, we are awesome together!
We make such a great pair, Carol. Let's keep it up.
You always have me.
Yeah.
I feel this power inside me!
Unless you leave again, which I'm hoping that's the end of it. And you're just with us now, because you pilot the ship. You gotta be with us now. Whoop! Mimic? I gotta fight for the Ares. I haven't come across these in a while. Pandora. 58. Holy shit. I'm only just in the 40s. That I know. I looked at that not too long ago. You get that nurse out. No gels. I wish there was a way to get 2P back in a hurry without having to use items. We got healing, but... Okay. Big box fang. Limit bottle. That's not it. Must have been a limit bottle. Where the hell's the other treasure then that I'm missing? I was here the whole time. Kept walking past it multiple times because I was avoiding enemies. Yeah, upper east, yeah, okay. Past you. Healing? Oh! And once again missed that. Red lavender.
So, you are aware that this place was the ground on which the Great War was fought.
Yeah, we heard from the old man here.
The Great War was sparked by a type of blastia.
What?
This was not a blastia that had been excavated. It had been constructed in the city of Temza using a new type of technology, the Hermes Blastia.
Hermes Blastia?
I've never heard of it. And if you say it was newly built...
I didn't think you could make a new Blastia.
The Hermes models were even more effective at converting air into energy. They were intended to revolutionize the technology of Blastia.
But something went wrong.
The Blastia using these Hermes-type formulas required massive quantities of air. The air Krina began producing abnormal amounts of air in order to compensate.
That would mean the end, not just of humanity, but all life on this planet.
Just like we saw at Cave Mach and the Wiesen of Kados. Wouldn't like to see that happen everywhere.
The Entelekea realized the dangers of the Hermes Blastia before the humans, and they moved to destroy them.
Which created a conflict that grew until it eventually became the Great War.
So then the Entelekea fought against the humans to help the planet?
But why didn't they tell the humans how dangerous those Blastia were?
Neither side probably cared much if the other brought itself to ruin. There's never been any love lost between humans and Entelekea. Probably didn't talk much.
Or maybe there was another reason.
Oh, she's trembling again.
But what does any of this have to do with you, Judy?
Temza fell to the flames of war, and the technology of the Hermes Blastia was believed lost.
Wait, you mean there are still Hermes models in operation?
Yes, at Rago's mansion, Amit Hill, Gosferost, not to mention.
The Ceres Blastia on the Fiertia.
That new Ceres Blastia must have been a Hermes Blastia.
So then you've been destroying the Blastia in place of the Entelekea.
You could have mentioned that. Why didn't you say something? Were you gonna save the world all on your own? Are you stupid? What was that?
Baul!
Tucson! They're here.
Man!
It looks like we found our mark.
You will not pass. You're a person, aren't you? How can you defend a monster?
Didn't you get the news? I said nobody lays a hand on one of our own.
We won't allow that. Not even from you, Nan.
We were having a conversation over here. Butt out!
I can't believe these guys. Such scallywags.
I don't usually like to get my clothes dirty, but
Everyone, have the hunting blades added people to their list of targets?
Nobody who associates with monsters can rightly call themselves a person.
Carol, have you forgotten the credo of the hunting blades? Step aside.
Monsters are evil, and the hunting blades pursue that evil. But the Entelekea aren't evil. They were fighting to save the world.
Don't let them fool you with that credo nonsense. They're on a job. They're here for the Apatheia.
It seems you won't listen to reason. If you have no intention of moving,
You leave us no choice.
Hey! Just not in your party. Please form a party with Judith as a member, real quick. Oh boy. Alright, who do I want in here? Sorry, Patty, too random. That's a good solid party. 2 hitters, healer. Well, actually, 3 hitters with Judith. First things first.
monsters
Clicks on at 7k. A little under our level now.
should be killed.
That's the rule of the hunting blades. He's not a monster.
Ow, fuck. Big ol' snake fang attack.
I don't care what you think of monsters. I will protect Bao.
Learned a thing. Oh, you're weaker.
Even if it costs me my
Ow.
life.
It's pretty stupid.
He's not gonna leave me alone, though.
Out of the ordinary is automatically
Work, work, work. Give it my shit. That's the wrong one. That's level 2. That's okay, though.
He wouldn't just go around hurting people for no reason.
What are you talking about?
Pretty sure activates hers.
You're worse than monsters. They just got instinct. You got
Damn it.
brains. So what's your excuse?
Shut up! We hunting blades will not back down!
Good thing we healed.
Guess we just gotta fight
Good
this.
thing I was there. These guys are fucking...
Happens.
Mystic Guard. Oh! Oh no, that's hers! Ow, for fuck's sake.
Not done yet. Is that the best you can do?
Leave her alone!
None of this monster.
She didn't say heal us. Damn it. Wait, no, I shouldn't have turned that off. Sorry. Force habit. I do it. Damn it. Stop with your friend bullshit. It's knocking me down. I don't know why I keep turning that off. Doing that out of habit just because I see it. Instinctively mash it. The boss fight, I don't have to do that no more. Down you go. I don't care about the secret mission of knocking you down when you store your weapons in. How the fuck? That was like 2 paragraphs of, here's what you do for this, blah, 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 blah. Now you've gotten all those secret missions, it don't matter. This might be easier now, 4-on-1, instead of that. She was going back doing mage bullshit. He's bad enough on his own. I did a different save just in case I can't come back here and grind on that one save thing. Since I can heal, I can do that. Oh no. Alright. Blocking. Mystic Art, what the? Oh. You ready if I'm blocking? Ow. Am I dead? Shit, I am. At least I got one of us. Oh, he's done. Okay.
Oh, guess I overdid it a little.
You don't show mercy to your enemies.
I will protect Bao.
Special flag. Resist ring. Protect ring. Oh, they just gave me that? I could make it. I already made one. Unless that's something different. Could have sworn I made that synthesize.
Nan, I'm sorry.
Oh, the healing's back here. Guess need to do that again. Oh, cave over there, but don't go there yet. There's chest past all that up there. One in the other? Ever blue for, Mage Girly. You gotta be having the other one up here. And it is a feather coat, rather. Not a leather, a feather. Into the cove! There's our dragon friend, Baul.
What's happening?
Baul is trying to evolve.
Oh?
As an Entelekea.
Oh, he's going too?
It looks like he's suffering.
Baul, come on!
You can do it!
No!
I want to heal your wounds, but there's nothing I can do. My power is poison to you, isn't it?
Healing wounds isn't your power, Estelle.
What do you mean?
Don't you remember Bellius's words?
Power corrupts. But you are different. Never lose that kindness. The compassion you so readily show to others.
My compassion for others.
Your thoughts are reaching Baul. I'm sure of it.
All we can do now is hope for the best. Well now.
Amazing.
I knew you could do it.
Your partner seems like he's gonna be just fine.
Yes. Thank you all for helping to protect him. This is something I couldn't have done alone.
You're one of us. Of course we'd help.
That's right.
Didn't I tell you? You got through to him. You make it through to Pharaoh as well. Will you be going to meet him?
That's up to Estelle to decide.
I'll go. It's been the purpose of my journey after all.
Are you sure? What if you end up getting killed?
Even still, I've got to stand firm on this.
It won't be too long before the hunting blades send reinforcements. How about a change in scenery before they show up and spoil the party?
There's only one path down from here, though. We're bound to run into them.
The skies are wide open above us.
Have you lost your mind?
Get on. We'll fly as far as the Fiertia. We can finish talking once we arrive.
Fly? As in... That'll be a lot easier than the ship. I can go anywhere I want. Never-ending story. Judith. Oh, he turns into our airship. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh.
Judy.
She had to do it all by herself now.
She's sleeping. She must be exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, she just keeled over. Wasn't expecting that.
I bet she watched over Baul the entire time he was evolving. She probably didn't get much sleep. She probably had no idea when the hunting blades would attack either.
She was putting up a brave front, but she must have been near the end of her rope.
She's just dumb. She doesn't know how to express what she's feeling.
And I'm really glad we're able to help Judy out.
We can finish talking with her tomorrow. We should let her sleep now. In fact, I wouldn't mind a little shut-eye myself.
What to do with Judith?
We still haven't heard Judy's side, so we can't say anything, but she sure caused the guild a major headache, breaking Blastias all on her own. There's no getting around that fact, no matter what her reasons. We have to settle this. Man, I hate waiting.
Oh, Yuri.
Sorry to interrupt while you were thinking.
Ever since I took Bellius's life without meaning to, I've wanted to know what it means to be the child of the full moon, so the same thing doesn't happen again. I've always thought that it was my duty to know, but after what happened to Bellius...
That's how everyone is. They do something, they learn. They do something else, they learn more.
You too, Yuri?
Yeah?
Maybe if I had known everything ahead of time, I wouldn't have made any mistakes.
There's only one thing I can say for sure.
What's that?
Maybe you wouldn't have made any mistakes, but it sure would have been boring.
I really wonder.
Are you thinking about Judy?
Yeah. I'm wondering what we should do about her.
It's true that she broke the guild's laws and betrayed us.
I always thought that a guild's strict adherence to its own laws was what kept it together. That there could be no exceptions. No lenience for those who would break the laws. But
She did what she did to save the world. Judy is destroying Blastia because she knows it's the right thing to do, even if it makes people hate her.
yep. Judith didn't break our laws in order to do something bad. I know this now. I'm gonna talk with her about it and give it some more thought. I'll figure this out eventually.
Oh yeah?
Maybe if I become a little more decisive, Nan will listen to me too.
You're doing alright, Carol. Raven.
So does an old man past his prime fit into the picture at all?
What are you whining about, old man? Why are you past your prime?
What Judith was talking about before. Hermes Blastia, was it? Blastia created with techniques that should have been lost in the war are still active. Do you know what this means?
I guess someone who survived the war brought either Blastia or those techniques back with them.
If that person was still using the Blastia, even though he knew it was harmful to the Earth, someone like that would have to be quite the villain indeed.
Old man, don't tell me you...
Hey now, yours truly was nothing but an innocent youth on the straight and narrow back then. I wouldn't do something like that even on my worst day.
I was just trying to trick you into giving yourself away. You're a slippery one.
Son of a... When are you gonna learn some respect for your elders?
I forgot I actually had that before I put it back on you, because since it doesn't look like you do with a lot of the accessories except for the glasses, which you already took.
Don't fall overboard.
Oh, I'll be careful. Yuri, the world sure is big.
Yeah. Even though we're flying this high in the air, we still can't see everything.
If the world's this big, I guess it makes sense that there'd be so many things we don't know. It might not make that much of a difference whether I get my memories back or not.
Are you saying you'd be okay with not getting them back?
I'm saying that I'm not the only one who feels restless and anxious not knowing the truth. Everyone's worried about something. Even you and Estelle.
You think so?
Isn't that why everyone's here? Isn't that why Judy came back?
And is that why you're here too?
I don't want to be alone.
You know, you're being pretty honest today.
I'm always honest.
Really? Well, maybe you are.
I'm always wearing my heart on my sleeve. Is that everybody? I don't see Rapide. Don't know what he would say. Okay, just one more quick scan. Judy's down here. Probably gonna talk to her last. Oh, Rita and Rapide. Okay. Looking for you too.
Is that the core from the Ceres Blastia that Judy destroyed?
Yes, it's definitely cut with a different formula than a usual core. It looks like what she said was true.
She said she wasn't too good at lying after all.
To discover that the new technique you created was bad for the world, after what must have been years of research. I can't imagine how the person who created the Hermes technique must have felt.
Well, what if it had been you?
If I found out that it hurt the Earth, I would have to do something about it. But I wouldn't destroy the Blastia like that.
What the?
Nothing. If only things weren't so complicated. I could have just blasted her into oblivion and been done with it.
Got the Valence. I think that's the mother set on you. Thank you. Woof. Stand asleep. Let her a bit longer.
Morning, Yuri.
Morning.
It's a beautiful morning, but Even as we stand here, the air is out of balance, and our world may already be dying.
That's right.
Judy!
Well, look who's feeling better.
In the past, these slight fluctuations of the air have not negatively affected our world. There have always been beings who maintain the balance by sensing changes in the airflow, beings like Pharaoh and Baul, the Entelekea.
So the Entelekea were responsible for keeping the air balanced.
For ages, the Entelekea have regulated the air, but the recent increase has been greater than they could control.
Which is being caused by the Hermes Blastia.
And which is also why you were going around taking down as many of them as you could.
Yes, that was my mission, the path I walk with Baul, to whom I owe my life.
The path you walk.
Now some would even hunt the Entelekea for Apatheia. This has made the mission of the Entelekea even more difficult.
Why is everybody so crazy about these Apatheia anyway?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The air an Entelekea absorbs becomes condensed within its body over time. When its life is at an end, that condensed air forms a crystal, an Apatheia. That's all I know. I imagine Pharaoh could shed more light on the subject, though.
So Apatheia are crystals of concentrated air. If that's true and the energy could be extracted from the Apatheia, it would be a source of overwhelming power, I'm sure.
Could we really do that?
I don't know.
But if that's possible, there must be tons of guys who want those things.
I bet somebody wants to use these things for the wrong reasons.
Why didn't you just tell us all this from the beginning?
Seriously, we could have avoided all this trouble if you just talked to us. Am I wrong?
Even if you had known, there are things not even you could have prevented.
What do you mean?
I showed up at Heliord because Baul had sensed a disturbance in the air. Where there was a disturbance, there was sure to be a Hermes Blastia. But what I found there was not a Blastia. It was a person. That had never happened before.
So it wasn't like you were looking for Estelle in particular back at Heliord.
Yet for some reason, Baul perceived Estelle as a disturbance in the air. I had to find out why. For the sake of the path I've chosen, it was at that time that Pharaoh first appeared. He seemed to have some idea who Estelle was. My mission was to destroy all the Hermes Blastia. However, Estelle was obviously not a Blastia. I needed to make absolutely certain. I made a deal with Pharaoh, and he agreed to grant me some time.
You mean...
If it became apparent that her existence posed too great a threat, then I would kill her.
You what?
Wait! Rita!
Settle down. Obviously, Judith reached a different conclusion.
All right, I get it.
Belius said you possess a heart of compassion. If you can communicate that to Pharaoh somehow, you may learn what you should do.
Hey, there's no real reason for you to fight Pharaoh anymore, right? I mean, we know the Hermes Blastia are what's causing the problem and everything. If we just make sure the Apatheia don't fall into the wrong hands...
I still want to meet Pharaoh. I want to hear what he has to tell me.
But...
Please try to understand. I have to know more about myself, and take responsibility for who I am.
All right.
Sorry, Yuri. I don't think we can decide what to do about Judith right away.
I promise not to leave again until things have been settled, as you said. I need to accept that responsibility myself.
Let's go and find Pharaoh. We'll finally be getting around to one of the first things we set out to do. We can work out the rest once this is finished.
There is a rocky crag in the center of the sands of Kogor. That is where Pharaoh lives. Baul can take us there.
Okay, let's go. This meeting's been a long time coming.
It's about to be a little bit longer. Because I'm looking at a laundry list of side quests that I can hopefully reach easier now.
I can communicate with Baul, but there are still a few things you should know.
Like what?
Baul can only land on the ground in wide, open spaces. So you won't be able to dismount on steep mountain ranges or in narrow canyons.
Can't he land on water?
Water's no good either.
Really? He looks like he'd be a good swimmer.
Yeah, he'd sink like a rock.
Huh. Who knew?
But that's why we have a ship, right?
Right. If you'd like to get down onto the ocean, let me know. Baul will set our ship down there for us.
Okay, but what should we do when we want to fly again?
Use Baul's horn to call him to you.
Bowels. That's all there is to it?
Every Intellicaea has a special region in its brain that can be used for communication with a special power Critians possess.
Huh. So we can get a hold of him by using that.
Right.
A horn made from a part of Balul's body. L3, okay. Move. Technical. Camera. Circle land. Navigation map. Bring up the main menu. Forward, backward. Oh, it's R2s, okay. Is it like the ship, or do I have to constantly be using L2, R2? Whoosh. Pharaoh.
Judith, you're familiar with Pharaoh, aren't you?
Is he really as scary as he seems?
Well, let's see. Sometimes he's logical, sometimes he's emotional. He can be really scary or really kind.
Alright, that didn't help very much.
One thing's certain, his power is extraordinary, even among the Intellicaea.
Here's hoping we don't wind up looking like poor old Mount Temsa the moment we meet him.
If he can do that to a mountain, there wouldn't be anything left if he turned on us.
I wish you wouldn't joke about scary things like that.
Why should we get scared before we even get there? Especially if he's that strong.
Wish I could take it as lightly as you and Yuri.